Hey guys, this is your boy Markcoos. Welcome back to the Markcoos Mafia episode number 67, if I'm correct. I think it's 67, but yeah, this episode was I think it was a really good episode. This was a really good episode. The first guy we faced, he had Aguero, Jimmy Briand, Hulk, Vidal, Sigarini, and he had Van der Merch on the bench. Like, goddamn everyone. He also had Cersei, so I was like, I'll give you props for that. You have Cersei, because Cersei's one of the best players in the goddamn game. He also had Cavani, so I was like, what the hell? How do you have such a good team? And he had a lower rating than me. So, yeah, the lower rating than me. I think it was anyway. Anyway, this guy, he played really weirdly. If I can remember correctly, he played weird. But from kickoff, I just get the ball with Baines here. Eventually play it down, up to Jovetic back to Baines to Cassano eventually passes it through to Benzema, and Benzema pops it into the back of the net. Now, Benzema scored so many goals for me, I was actually going to get rid of him, but I thought no. And then this is why Saka was crap. I don't know what Saka was doing there. I don't know what the game was just trolling me, and he just played it straight through. Saka, again, doing horrendous defending, and he nearly scores from it. So I was just like, what the hell? Like, Jesus Christ, I thought Saka was good. But Benzema gets played for on goal. His keeper makes an absolutely great save. Sorrentino, who may or may not become my backup goalkeeper. I'm not really sure about that yet. But yeah, like I said, this guy played some good football. But Saka actually gets himself sent off because I got him sent off because he was just dreadful. He just wasn't doing anything for me. So at halftime, it's 1-0. He had 60 pass completion, which is really dreadful. Yeah, so this guy did just ping it through over and over again. And from kickoff in the second half, he eventually doesn't play a long through ball. I think, yeah, Baines plays everyone on side because that's a ridiculous thing with this game. And he sweats it to, I think it was Hulk, and he scores. No, it was not Hulk, it's Jeremy Farfan. So again, in the 49th minute, he runs through my defence. Lampard can't stop him, and he sweats it again, but Briand doesn't score this time. So from my attack here, Salvio gets the ball, he plays one ball away, and then he just plays a chip through ball through to goddamn Aguero, and Hummels is not going to get there anywhere near him, and Aguero goes on and pops it into the back of the net. So with a 3-1 lead, I was like, alright, he'll probably play some alright football, but no, he just kept trying to ping it through over and over again. So it came to the 82nd minute, and Lampard on the ball. I just took my time. I was just taking my time. I wasn't in a complete rush. Wait for Salvio to make the run. Zanetti plays it through to him, and Salvio just keeps going. I pass it back to Hamsik. Hamsik, first time shot. Fortunately for me, it goes right into the bottom corner. And then I know I'm probably not gonna bring it back, but Salvio's making a run for it. Siani's right behind me. He just hacks me, and I was like, what are you doing? I mean, I know he got a straight red card and everything, but I mean, I was like, what the hell? And in the 90th minute, he just kept control of the ball, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not really bored. If you score again, you don't get anything more for scoring any more goals. So Brianda actually ends up scoring, and then a kick off, and the game ends 4-2. So with that, he had a pass completion of 65%, 11 shots, 6 on target, and Jeremy Farfan was on the match because he scored one and nearly assisted another one. So if I got 1.7 million, and I was just like, alright then, so 1.7 million, not too bad. And then we're going to the next match, and then this guy, let me see if I can remember correctly. Yes, this guy, this was an unbelievable team he had. He had a team rating of 865. He had Viviano, Puyol, Javier Zanetti, Yaya Toure, Sergio Busquets, Götze, Jesus Navas, Balotelli, Drogba. He's got Schweinsteiger, Ibrahimovic, Cruz, Müller, Terry, Bojan on the bench. He's got an unbelievably good team. But he's playing all at defence, and I was like, okay, so he's going to be defending the whole match. No, I don't know what it was, but he got so many people forward, even though he was playing all out defence. It was ridiculous, but I was just like, I'm having none of it. So in the 9th minute of the match, Cassano gets played for on goal, and he tries to push me wide with Puyol, and that's ridiculous there. I mean, it's technically for me that's a foul because he's just pushed me off the ball completely. But yeah, Benzema gets played for on goal. I get a shot away, and it's just wide of the post. And in the 30th minute, Debussy on the ball, he plays it back to Crescito, and Crescito, I don't know why Crescito was in the box, because he was playing as my centre-back, but fair enough. But in the 40th minute here, having completely dominated him, I actually score a really nice little pass and move goal with Benzema on the ball, plays a nice ball to Cassano, and Cassano sweats it to Gaetan, which was unfortunately his last goal for the Markcoos Mafia, because I get rid of him at the end of this match, at the end of the episode. So with that being said, it was 1-0 at halftime. It was my first shot on target, was the goal, and like I was saying, this guy, he was playing all at defence. He didn't change it, So I was like, what are you doing with, like, I'm not what are you doing with your life, but more like how you should really change your tactics. That's what the sort of game's about. Cersei scores an unbelievably messy, like, goal there, like an absolute boss. And then in the 63rd minute, Gaitan's like running through on goal, and I play it back to Cassano, who's basically more or less the centre piece of my whole team. And in Cassano, Cersei gets fouled by whoever he was in control. I think it's Jardinek. And Mulgrew takes a penalty, and Mulgrew scores. And Mulgrew, I was taking the penalty with Mulgrew for one reason, and one reason only, because everyone loves Charlie Mulgrew, because everyone loves Charlie Markcoos. That was because I think it was like his 100th game was either this game or the game before, or a couple games before, but Javi Zanetti gets sent off for him in the 81st minute, and that's why Markcoos was taking the penalty to give him some sort of celebration, because Markcoos, I like Charlie Markcoos, a great player. But in the 90th minute here, Debussy on the ball, plays the ball eventually through to Gaitan, who's taking the corner kick. I just stop it, and eventually Crescito gets the ball off whoever he was in control of. Lampard takes a shot, and Lampard pops into the top corner. So Lampard scores, and that was that. So 4-0, the final score. This guy was not very good at all. He played pretty dreadful football. No, he played some good football, to be fair, but in the first half he played dreadful. And that man of the match was Gaitan, his final game for the club, like I was saying earlier on when he scored that sweaty goal. But yeah, so from that match I got 3.7 million, had 8 million to spend, and I was like, Gaitan, I'm so sorry, but he was good, but I mean, he wasn't first team material, so got rid of him, got 13.4 million in, and I was like, had 19 million to spend, and I was like, who am I going to buy? And I actually ended up buying Maxi Rodriguez, because I've always wanted him, I just never had the money to actually get him, and whenever you told me, everyone was like, oh, get someone else, I always get someone else, so I just bought Maxi Rodriguez, because why not, eh? So Debussy was also out of contracts, and I actually get rid of Debussy, and I end up strengthening other parts of my team, because that's what the game's all about. It's about strengthening your overall squad, not just buying an all-out amazing player. So with Debussy gone, I went out and bought either a new right back, and I needed possibly someone else. So I actually went out and bought Big Zabaleta, as you can see here, 81 rated. He really should be better, because he's one of the best, in my opinion, he's one of the best right backs in the Premier League. So I bought Zabaleta for 10 million and I had 13 million remaining. So I actually went out and bought Thomas Muller. And you're going to be like, what the hell are you doing buying Thomas Muller for? I love Thomas Muller. I'm not even a Bayern Munich fan. I just love Thomas Muller. So I bought Thomas Muller, and he'll be able to play striker as well as left mid and right mid. So that was what he was really all about. That was really about it. So yeah, this is my team at the current moment. I'll probably update it in the next episode, because that's how it is always. So yeah, so if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe my channel for more, and catch you later.